Hey guys, it's Jacqueline with Stage Right Secrets, and I'm here with Mark today. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I love this holiday.
You love this holiday and you're not doing anything fun?
Yeah, I know. I already told you I haven't done anything fun on Halloween in probably 10 years. So
That's so depressing.
It is.
What was your
depressing.
last Halloween costume? Do you remember even?
I was about to post a picture of my Instagram. Well, actually, a few years ago, so it wasn't 10 years ago, it was probably 5 years ago, I did actually dress up as Prince.
Oh.
The late, great Prince. Yeah. There's no pictures of it, though.
That's really
depressing. I don't think anyone photographed it. I should have done it this year, honestly. This would have been...
I mean, you can still do it. You have time.
It's
true. 11 a.m.
I got about, what? What time do people go out these days?
I feel like anytime. Anytime you can go out.
I probably got 5-6 hours.
Yeah, you can pull this together.
I could go dig up the pieces of the costume I still have.
We'll put a picture right here of future Prince tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have so much to talk about. Remix Wednesdays, though. That is so cool.
Right, yeah.
So how did that come about? How did that start?
Well, so basically, there's a guy that did a couple remixes that I really liked for this artist, Alessia Cara.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying her last name right.
You are. Good job.
Am I doing good? And I really loved she released a remix EP. I really loved his remixes his remix that he did for her. So basically we reached out and I sent him this song, Jericho, and he loved it, and so he did a remix, and then I got a little bit involved, and we got this amazing singer who's originally from Nigeria, and he sang on it.
On FaceTime, you were recording the other day with him, I saw.
It was awesome, yeah. So he actually doesn't live there still, but he was in Australia, and then he flew to San Francisco, and so then I got him over FaceTime. But he's incredible, and so I'm really excited about it. You know, music is so different now. Like, you know, when I was growing up, I thought it'd be incredible to, you know, put a record out that everyone hears the record that you put out, your 10 songs. But now that's not really the way it works, you know. And honestly, it's better for me in that situation because I've always liked making a lot of music in a lot of different styles. And, you know, so now when I can put out a song and then put out a remix of the song or whatever it is, you know, it's actually, to me, it's actually a lot cooler. The other way is starting to seem a little bit boring. And probably not as true to who I am. I'm always recording. I have a studio at my place, and I'm always doing that kind of thing. So I just plan on people, you know, hearing from me a lot more often now. You know, less of like, these are my 11 songs that define who I am as an artist. It's not really like that, you know. I'm more fluid.
Definitely. And you're recording a lot, it seems like, all over your social media. You're like, I'm in the studio. Yeah. So can we expect new music? Yes,
definitely. Yeah, I'm working on, I just sent in a couple songs to get mastered, and so hopefully in the next 3 weeks, like some type of new music. I don't know how many songs or whatever. Like, I'm doing a really cool cover song that I'm excited about. It's like a Christmas song.
Which one? This is Stage Right Secrets. You have to divulge
this. Has to be a secret. Well, let's just say it is in some way related to the greatness of the Beatles.
Okay. All right. Very nice. And your debut album came out last year.
Yeah.
So will you be releasing?
What's today's day?
The 31st.
Oh yes, I think it came out like literally 1 year ago yesterday, or the day before, or the day after, or today.
That's insane.
I guess today would be the day after yesterday.
Yeah. So how do you pick like your producers and collaborators and any other songwriters?
For producers, I haven't worked with like a ton of different producers, but it's just kind of like, you know, someone, you know, says something about some producer, and then I kind of check it out, and then, you know, if I dig it or if I just hear something I like, you know, I try to like get in touch. And I worked with Butch Walker on my last record, and I've actually been a fan of him for a long time, so that was definitely like a big honor, and working with him is incredible. And then I worked with a guy named Jason Lenning before that, and Jason's also incredible. But yeah, and then as far as songwriters go, I mostly write my songs by myself, but like occasionally, like I do write for other artists as well.
Yeah,
and so like sometimes, like the last song I played was called Jericho, and I was writing with this guy, my friend Josh Silverberg, and we were writing for another artist, and I don't think so like we wrote a song, and I don't think that song ended up getting recorded by the artist, but at the end of the day it was like 5 o'clock, and he's like, I got this idea for this song, and here are the chords, and here's the title. And I was like, dude, and I literally I think we wrote it in like 20 minutes.
Wow.
And at like the end of the day, so like that part is a little bit less intentional for me, you know, because I definitely like to, you know, I always have my phone with my voice memos on it, so I have like thousands. I think I have like 7,000 voice memos, and so I'm always collecting the inspiration, and then when I go to sit down and write, then I take the inspiration and try and do something with it. I really don't sit down and like try to be inspired. Like sometimes that happens, but more often than not, it's a very low pressure. Like I'll be at a red light and I'll be like, "Here's a melody."
Yeah, good at a red light, not actually driving.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to say that. And you do write for other artists. What is it like going into a songwriting session, writing for someone else versus your own music?
Yeah, I think that like if something is great, if a song is great, it probably would work for a lot of different artists.
Yeah.
So I haven't really sat down and like the last person that I was in with, I think was Jacob Whitesides, who's awesome, super talented. But I don't really like go in and say, I'm going to write a song for Jacob Whitesides. I'm a very like whatever I'm closest to, you know, if I'm near a person, like literally proximity, listening to them talk, listening to the things they want to say or whatever, just how they talk about getting, you know, whatever. It could be the most mundane things. I'm always picking those things up. I'm not really paying attention to it. So I think the song will generally come out like an artist, but if it's great, I think someone will want to sing it because a great song is like transcendent of age and whatever. So, you know, with Jacob, like I just pulled up a song that I had, or a melody that I'd been thinking of on the piano, and I was like actually talking over it. He was making fun of me because I was like, all right, now we go here, talking. And he threatened to actually put that on the record, but
I hope he does.
But at any rate, like, yeah, I just try to be inspired and just be around people that are really talented.
Yeah, and I saw your social media was hacked, and someone wants you to write a song about them.
Yeah, it was hacked.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. He definitely should have hacked someone more famous because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I was chosen to be so fortunate, but.
And he wanted you to write a song for him.
Yeah, he said he'd give it back if he did, so I wrote a little song.
You did?
Yeah, well, I think I posted on my Instagram. It was like 8-second long song, but he still didn't give it back, so I had to call, I had my manager call Snapchat, and then they gave me my stuff back.
Oh. That is insane. Wow. Okay, and you've been touring nonstop, it seems like, and you're now going to be hitting the high seas. Do you think you'll ever do a cruise tour? That'd be kind of cool.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think the next tour is like, I think it's like 4 days on a ship. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I can't imagine wanting to spend a lot of time on a boat, but maybe once or twice a year would be fine.
Have you been on a cruise before?
I've never been on a cruise, no. I've rarely been on a boat.
I was just going to say, do you get seasick?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay. Crossing our fingers for you.
I hope I don't. I'm pretty chill. I hope that has something to do with it.
Hope so. Okay, and with all the touring, you've been to pretty much every city. Do you have favorite hidden gems in each city, whether that be food
100%.
or shopping? Or?
Yeah, so you guys are from Chicago.
Yeah.
There's a place called, I think it's called the Fish Market.
Okay.
It's near Shuba's, down the street from Shuba's. That's one of my favorite places. I'm trying to think. Portland. I just went to a place called. There's a lot of places in Portland. Salt and Straw, I think it's called. It's an amazing ice cream place. Every city I go to, I pretty much keep busy with just eating the food.
Yeah, food's the way to go.
Yeah.
Do you get coffee too, obviously?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a favorite coffee spot?
Intelligentsia obviously is great. Yeah. And then, I don't know. I'm whatever. In Nashville, my favorite coffee spot is Dose for sure.
Oh, okay.
100%. To me, it's hard to compete with it. It's so good. It's perfect.
And you're from New York originally.
I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, yeah.
Yeah, so how is the music scene different there from Nashville?
I was pretty young when I left, so I didn't really know. I just mostly knew about the high school scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, 17 or 18 when I left. But I want to go back there. I know there's a lot of great music. There's a lot of great people. And some of my friends, like my friend Vinny, was like one of my biggest, earliest influences on me, like playing guitar. And, so I know there's a ton of great music. And obviously, like, there have been some really greats that have come out of there, like Ani DeFranco and a lot of others, Goo Goo Dolls. And
yeah, everyone.
So, it's a really great music place. And actually, I plan on recording, there some over the next couple of years, try and do as much as I can there.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite studio to record in? Well, obviously your own.
I like working in my own. My favorite studio is probably Electric Lady in New York.
Okay.
That's probably the most fun I've ever had. It's just a cool place. It just feels like a lot of history. That's probably the best.
Okay. And can we just talk about your dog breaking your guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, he just decided, hey, I'm gonna chew on this and not.
I had it leaning up against a keyboard, and I was recording, and then I just heard this drop and pop, and the drop was the guitar, and then it popped, and that was like the neck of the guitar exploding off of the guitar. So it's all right. It'll be all right.
He looked kind of guilty in the picture too that you posted.
Guilty.
I was like,
he actually did that 2 years ago on my birthday, on my actual, or no, probably 4 years ago on my actual birthday. That same guitar. So I got the neck put back on, and he did it.
He just
again.
loves that guitar.
Yeah, he loves it.
Just wants to rip off the neck.
It's all right.
Yeah, he's cute, so it's okay.
Exactly. He is so cute. It's all. I basically just walk around my house all day and just look at him like, you're so cute. That's all I do. Actually, most of my day is. I wouldn't say most of my day, but like
a good portion.
If you were to take a percentage of my day and actually how much I'm just holding my dog's face and looking at him, just like, you are so cute. There's probably a real percentage there, like 5 to 6%.